Now that you're in the driver's seat, now that you're up 2-0 in the series, I think if you're Craig Berube, if you were offered this deal, the Matthews line and the Barkov line just wash each other out. They're just out of the series.
Yeah.
You take that every day of the week. Now, if roles were reversed, you couldn't accept that. If you're
Right.
down 2-0, or even if it's 1-1, I think if you're Berube and the Leafs, you have to go to Matthews and Marner and say, I need offense from you. I need dominance from you. But I
Right.
think when you're in the driver's seat and you're up 2-0 and you've realized, okay, Bob has been shaky. Maybe that changes.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe they found something, or maybe he's on fumes. Again, we talked about that leading up to the series. Florida's played more hockey than anybody else in the league the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And 2 years ago, it was Tampa that had played more than anyone else. And remember Vasilevsky in that series.
Yeah.
It was just like he couldn't
Didn't
do it.
have
The
it.
Leafs just buried
Didn't have
him.
it.
Like the Leafs just absolutely buried him. And I don't know. I'm picking up on those vibes here with Bob. Like I'm picking up on a guy that has played a lot and he's played great. And the Leafs are clearly taking advantage of it. But the Panthers' third line is the reason they got into the game in Game 1. And
Yeah.
I thought they were probably their best line last night. They played really, really well. But I think if you're Berube and you're looking at Matthews and Marner and Nyes, now it could change in Florida in terms of, distribution and Paul Maurice and
all of that.
matchups and
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
kind of stuff. And Barkov got on the board last night, obviously, on the power play. But I'm taking that deal right now. You give me
Yeah.
that offer that the two just wash each other out and they're out of the series, you accept it. That'd be
Yeah.
a big win for the Leafs. And that speaks to getting your foot in the door first in getting these two games, because if it's a chess match, you can play it a little bit differently, or you can look and expect different things out of certain players, and that's where I think they currently stand.
Yeah.
Because Matthews and Marner, it hasn't been their show, so to speak. It's been more about Nylander again last night with
Yeah.
a beauty. That was to get that up and to get it like that. That's twice he scored right in front of Bob.
Well,
Glove
that's-
side right in front of Bobrovsky.
It's a beautiful play by Pacioretty. But
Yes.
again, I talked to a goalie coach in the league this year, today, and he was like, great play. It's always the same thing. Great play by the shooter, which you got to give him flowers for it.
Yep.
But you're looking at Bobrovsky, deep, opens the hole. Like, you're going, that's not vintage Bob. Like that's, you're more square, you're more in control. Like, again, whether they found something. And that's not taking away from Nylander and a great play.
Well, that means you're applying the game plan.
And executing like
Executing
that.
the
That's
game
the
plan,
difference.
more
So,
importantly.
I watched Winnipeg play last night. They had a lot of grade A looks. They bury it into the chest, or they put, they missed the net or whatever. Like you get one opportunity, you got to bury it. Nylander did that. Yes.
Big time.